Funko has definitely come a long way since they started in 1998. The first ever Funko Pop came out in 2010. We're in 2025 right now, and I would say Funko Pops have definitely changed. The different types of Funko Pops, how you buy them, whether it be in store or online, the whole landscape is definitely different, and I wanted to go back to, you know, the good old days.
Remember the good old days?
Which good old days?
Oh, you know, yesterday.
So without any further ado, guys, let's get it started. Here we go. So I started my YouTube channel back in 2017. So I thought for today's video, it would be really fun going back to, you know, my two oldest videos to see what was in stores back, you know, back in those days. I say back in those days like it's forever ago, but back in 2017, see if there's any rare stuff that was for retail, going back to a time where they didn't overproduce like everything like crazy. So let's dive into it. Okay, I have my laptop right here, guys. The first video that we're going to be taking a look at is my first ever Funko Pop hunt. And we're going to be focusing on the stores, obviously, not the embarrassing stuff of me, you know, like 8 years ago. Honestly, if you really want to watch that, just go and check out that video. But like I said, let's focus on the stores and let's see, you know, what was available for retail back then. Okay, all right. Can I keep the camera still? I don't think so. Okay, I'm seeing some interesting things. We can go back in a little bit and we'll take a look at it. Okay, obviously, you know, no chase. Burt Macklin, I picked that one up. Okay, that's a fun one. We'll take it. Dang, I miss Gray Whale, guys. That was a good store back in the day.
Pops, they've got a ton. I mean, pretty much
those horror ones? Dang.
Got a couple sections over here.
Okay.
So,
yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go back into this.
see what they have.
There's some good ones. South Park. Okay.
Put their chases out.
All right, some Rick and Morty. You got a chase right there. Okay. Like I said, don't mind my camera work here, guys. This is my first ever video, but I'm already seeing some good stuff. Like I said, we'll definitely have to go back through all this, but you're seeing this as I'm seeing it. Picked up one of my first ever Looney Tunes Pops right there with Gossamer. Still have that one. Ooh, Batman animated series? Okay, those are some solid ones. Obviously, I think I'm looking around to see if there's a chase right here, but I don't think I'm gonna find one. Good old Ron Swanson, still have that one too. Leslie Knope, yep, all right. Okay, so I went back through, guys. I took some screenshots, and here is, you know, what was for retail back in 2017. Okay, first off, guys, I can see that there is a Fred from Scooby-Doo, which, I mean, that's probably like a $40 pop. It's for retail right there. That whole original Scooby-Doo line is great. What else do I see in here, guys? We have the, is that a Regina George from Mean Girls? I know that that's probably a solid one. I'm not sure what the value is at, but definitely above retail for sure. This one's a blurry image, guys, but I know that I can see one that I can make out right here is BoJack Horseman, which obviously that's the most expensive BoJack Horseman pop out of the lot. I think it goes for around like 65 bucks, but yeah, I got a little screenshot of it right there, but yeah, just sitting for retail, 2017. And then going into Gray Whale, guys, I 1000% miss this store. They don't sell any Funko Pops anymore. They do a lot of like records and things like that. I think some video games here and there. But as you can see, there's tons of different horror props right here. We have Billy from Saw, which I know is easily like a $100 pop. You also got Twisty right there, American Horror Story. Leatherface is a good one. Ed, you got another Shaggy that's up there, guys. Speaking of, you know, original Scooby-Doo pops. Got a quick screenshot right here, guys. I noticed the Daredevil pop right here, guys. That is a great one, especially with the new series that's coming out. I think this is around like a $50, $60 pop. It used to be a little bit more, but yeah, all the Daredevil pops were just sitting there in 2017. This screenshot, guys, I noticed an Amy Winehouse, which I know is a pretty sought after Rocks pop. Jimi Hendrix, another good one, and I also see Bert from Sesame Street too. Like I had mentioned, guys, while I was watching the video, Cartman's right there. We also have, you know, we're gonna see a lot of different like South Park pops, but Strawberry Shortcake ones are pretty solid. I think I see a Freddy Fazbear down there. Cool to see those original ones just, you know, chilling on the shelves. All right, this screenshot, guys, I had to take a close look because there was some pretty solid ones in there. Alex DeLarge obviously is pretty good, but if you zoom in a little bit more, guys, you can see some of the Death Note pops, and I know a couple of those go for like over $100, which is absolutely crazy, and they were just sitting on the shelf. So what I mean, if I could go back, 100% I would pick up some of those pops, but you didn't know back then, but it's cool to see, you know, the original stuff that they had. Okay, moving on to the second video, guys, my second ever hunt video, Funko Pop hunt. Got a bunch of different things in the title right there. Obviously, like I said, we're gonna skip all the weird, you know, me talking kind of stuff and go on into the first store, which is Entertain Mart. I still visit this store all the time. Okay, I'm already seeing good stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So many good things. We're not even in like a minute into the video. Original Nickelodeon. Can't beat that. I love it. Original Disney. Okay. All right. Space Jam. A couple of those are kind of harder to find for sure. That must have been when that Space Jam set came out back in 2017, I would imagine. Oh man, I'm going up so fast, but I can notice a couple of things. We'll have to definitely come back in here. Some discount stuff. Bob Ross, okay. I think I still have this one in my collection. A bunch of different chases in their display case right there too. Okay, there we go. Okay, going into Gray Whale once again. I can see a couple different things. Launchpad McQuack, back in the day for $5.99 is probably pretty good. More South Park, Strawberry Shortcake. What are we finding right here? Okay, I picked up a Space Cadet back then. $5.99. Love the Looney Tunes. Woo! Like it. More horror, guys. What is it with all these horror pops? Oh my goodness. Ooh, Karate Kid. I noticed a Karate Kid pop. Why was I picking up those pop protectors back in the day? Those are like the most terrible pop protectors. I think that was the only thing available back then, honestly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sesame Street. Just sitting there. This is going so fast, but Barnes & Noble. That used to be one of my favorite places to hunt. It's just different. Not the same as it used to be. Well, I can see some good stuff. Lord of the Rings for sure. More Scooby-Doo. Oh my goodness, guys. Me looking through all these pops for chases. I'm sorry if this is giving you like a seizure with how fast this is moving, but you get a good idea. Oh, Willy Wonka? Oh man. The Pets line? Okay, we'll talk about that later. Strawberry Shortcake. Batman animated series. What else we got in here? So Twilight.
Finding anything.
Entertain Mart, guys, back in the day was great. I mean, I didn't realize how great it was until, you know, watching this back right here. But, you know, Gravity Falls pops are awesome. Revenge Gerard Way is a cool one, guys. My Chemical Romance. And I mean, there's all sorts of really cool little hidden gems in this screenshot, guys. I kind of had to zoom in, but I found some great ones. Ricky Bobby, Talladega Nights. I mean, that solid, has some solid value. One Punch Man pops. An original Splinter just sitting right there on the shelves for retail. I mean, come on. Speaking of Gravity Falls, guys, Grunkle Stan, easily over like $120 pop, just chilling there back in the day on the shelves. Honestly, I had no idea that Gravity Falls pops were gonna pop off like they have. They really haven't made a ton more, and that's probably why the value is crazy, but Grunkle Stan right there. White Ranger, I know, is a really solid one too. Just a bunch of them, you know, just sitting there on the shelves. I love seeing, you know, some original, you know, somewhat original Disney stuff. We have Nemo right here. Above that, guys, I don't know how well you can see that, but there is a Scooby-Dum, which I know is a pretty valuable Scooby-Doo pop. And in the right corner, or actually the left corner right here, is an original Leela pop. $12.99. I took this screenshot right here, guys, because you can see a bunch of different original stuff, whether it be the original Five Nights at Freddy's stuff like we were mentioning earlier on in the video. These are the Nightmare versions, I believe. I can see some Bob's Burgers down there, and also some Planet of the Apes ones. I know those have definitely gone up in value as well. Mind-blowing that they just had tons of those. And then the second trip to Gray Whale, guys, here's some different ones that I noticed, like Monty Python and the Holy Grail was on sale. Mean Girls pops were on sale. Like I was mentioning before, guys, crazy to see the Sesame Street pops right there, and they were, like I said, on a discount, on sale. And the Remy pop, I totally regret passing that one up. I had so many different times that I could have got that one, but It's crazy to see all these original characters, and Remy's one that's exploded in price for sure. Back when Barnes & Noble, I feel like, used to be halfway decent, we have the original Lord of the Rings right there, guys, with Saruman, I think that's how you say it. Some of those Lord of the Rings pops are definitely harder to find now. Taking a look right here, guys, I noticed Dabney from Scooby-Doo, that has definitely gone up. Emil is another solid one. Wish I would have picked that one up back in the day, guys, because I love the Pixar pops. I love Ratatouille. I don't know why I didn't pick them up for retail. I mean, this is a decent one as well, guys, with the Willy Wonka pops. You can see Charlie, Veruca Salt. You can also see Augustus Gloop right there. Some of the Hunger Games pops have even gone up too. Some lost ones. I mean, this is a great screenshot. Another example of South Park. One that's down in the bottom, guys, that I think a lot of people don't remember that they made pops of is the Pop Pets line. There's the Beagle down there, and those are really hard to find. I don't think they made a lot of those back in the day. The Beagle definitely has some good value. I have one in my collection, guys, of the little Dachshund pop that looks exactly like my wiener dog Rudy. Strawberry Shortcake, guys, this 2-pack is, I think, like around like a $70 2-pack. Was just sitting there. I imagine it's probably like, what, like 25 bucks, I would think. Twilight pops, you wouldn't think that those are valuable, but that Edward Cullen, I think, is around like a $50 pop. But folks, there gives you a little taste, guys, of what was available back in the day, back in 2017. I honestly miss those days. I just felt like drops were more special. You'd show up to your different stores and you never knew what you were gonna find. I just feel like they didn't really announce stuff on social media as much, and so you just kind of showed up to wherever. Maybe you found some older pops like at Graywell or whatever. I just felt like it was a lot more fun to hunt things down back in the day. You'll have to let me know, guys, you know, if you're a collector that's been collecting for a long time, do you remember going back out to the stores back in the day? What do you remember finding? What do you regret passing up? Obviously, there was a lot of things in this video that I passed up that I regret on, but let me know down below. Also, guys, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos like this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching again. You guys are awesome and the best. Like always, remember to be kind to one another. Always promote positivity. I'll see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.